Right, this is my last video before I start testosterone. I'm going to be starting tomorrow afternoon. I'm getting my first shot. I got my letter on Friday, and I'm picking up my prescription tomorrow, unless there were any complications, which I pray that there are not. And the nurse is going to give me a shot. So I'm super stoked. I'm also terrified. I have no idea what this process is going to be like. So there's no way of knowing, and that, of course, is terrifying. I mean, just while it's been what I've been waiting for a long time, and it's what I know in my heart is right for me and what I want so bad, it's at the same time a very frightening place to be. Because you just don't know how your body's going to react to testosterone, you know? And I'm starting out on a low dose, 100 milligrams a month for right now. I'm going to go back and see my doctor in a month, and, he might up it or keep it the same for a few months, and then, I don't know, we're going to see what happens. So, yeah, it's just, he said there probably won't be any side effects from such a low dose, but just the very thought of that I'm finally gonna have the testosterone, and it all came in such a whirlwind, and it was like it all happened so quick. Like, bam, I get the number one day, and then the next day, I call the day I get the number, and I have an appointment for the next day, and that was just crazy to me. So I feel like I didn't really have a whole lot of time to mentally prepare, but I just went into the doctor, and he was like, I want to make this as easy as possible for you. So, yeah. And then, I go to my student health center where I'm getting my shot done, thinking full well that they're not going to fill my prescription, because I just didn't think they were doing that. And lo and behold, the woman behind the counter was like, yeah, we just got to order this. We'll have it Monday afternoon, and we can give it to you then. And I was like, what? Oh my god. Like, I mean, I'm elated, and at the same time, I'm terrified. I really wish my partner could be here with me. Um, she is, she works at a summer camp, and she's the head honcho there. So she's got to be gone pretty much all summer, um, which, you know, I struggle with anyway when she's gone. And now that I'm starting T, I think it's going to be a whole new struggle with that. But, she loves her job, and you know, she's so happy doing it, and I would never want to take that happiness away from her, ever. So, I'll just deal. But I am going to have a friend go with me and videotape my shot being done. I'm going to post it on YouTube probably sometime tomorrow afternoon or Tuesday, whenever I get around to it. I will post it though. And I'm also going to try and post it on Facebook if I can figure out a way to do that without, all of the Facebook friends that I have who I don't know half of them in real life anymore. I may have at one point in my life or not, but I don't really want to be showing everybody everything. So, but there are people that would like to show without necessarily showing them this entire channel, because a lot of them are friends, and I might say things about that. I just don't. Yeah, I want to be able to pick and choose, at least with that. So, sorry, my dog is adorable right now. I think I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that, but his little tongue is sticking out. Oh, it was. Anyway, he's adorable. Anyway, so you guys see the cuteness that is Mr. Benson. Benny. I'm getting a weird glare. Anyway, okay. So, point being, terrified to get my T-shot tomorrow. But, parents have been told. My mom, I told her, she reacted awesomely. Could not ask for a better reaction, really. I mean, not what I was expecting at all, and I was really super pleasantly surprised and pleased. And, she's just said that, well, first, I told her that I needed to tell her something, and the first thing that she asked was, is everything okay? 'Cause apparently the look on my face said maybe not. And I said, yeah, kinda. And she said, are you pregnant? And I just couldn't help but laugh at that because, so far from what I was gonna say. So, but that was funny. And then I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. And then she said, is your partner or, is Lisa pregnant? And I was like, no. I don't, there's pretty much no possible way either of those things are gonna happen. But, um, so then, I went into the whole thing, and she was just like, as long as you're happy, that's all I care about, and you're still my kid, and you'll always be, I'll always love you and everything. So I was just really glad to hear that. I think I hugged her longer than I ever have in my entire life at that moment. Um, and my partner told her mom. She told her for me, which was great because, like, her mom and I have a good relationship, I think, and I love her mom. I'm a little afraid of her, but, she's my mother-in-law, so. But she reacted really well, and I did have a chance to talk to her, like the week after, my partner told her, and she was just like, as long as you're healthy, that's all I care about, and so that was a really good conversation as well. So both the parents have been told. I still need to tell my brother and sister, brothers and sister. I don't know. I had so much trouble with that. I'm not super close with them, if it might not be evident, but my inability to remember how many of each one I have. um, but I'm worried about telling my youngest brother because we're kind of the closest, but I think he'll react okay. He's pretty open-minded for living in a rednecky part of Ohio. Um, so I'm taking him on a trip because he just graduated from high school. So I'm taking him on a trip here soon at the end of the month, and I'm going to tell him then. But yeah, so I just wanted to make this little video and kind of talk a little bit about where I'm feeling before I start testosterone. This is going to be my last pre-T video unless I get... No, I'm not going to make another one tomorrow. But so this is what I look and sound like with my freshly done mohawk, which I went to Pride yesterday and got fried. I don't know if you can tell because it's crappy lighting and stuff, but I'm very burnt. And at one point in time, a friend of mine, I was wearing like a rainbow bandana around my neck because it was so hot. I just was like wiping sweat off my face with this bandana, and my friend was like, "You look like a gay Mr. T." So I thought that was pretty good. I was like, I'll take that. I'll own that. And but yeah, so this is what I look like, what I sound like before I start testosterone. Super excited, equally as scared. Don't know what's gonna happen, but the next time you see me, I'll have, be all manned up inside. Be well on the way of making my outside match my inside a little better. So hopefully, the thing that I'm most worried about is my voice. I really hope that it gets a lot deeper. It's the one thing, I think it's the number one thing that gives me away. I have a lot of masculine mannerisms. I've been dressing a masculine way pretty much since high school, something like 7 or 8, yeah, before high school. Well, anyway, a long ass time, and I think my voice is definitely the number one thing that gives me away every time. So I can't wait for that to get deeper, and I know it's going to take some time, but I think that's the number one thing I'm most excited about. So last pre-T video. Alright, next time you see me, I'm probably gonna feel a lot better anyway. Alright, peace.